welcome to Meeple Mayhem. This is our channel all about board games,
and more board games.
In today's video we are going to do our top 5 two-player games.
Two-player only games.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And this is
a list of just solely on two-player only games. There's no higher player counts, they only play two-player.
Yep. And it's also, we've written our list and we don't know what each other has.
We don't have a clue.
Like our other top 10
We're always in the market. We solely play at 2 player, really. We very rarely play at 3, sometimes. So like, when a game is specifically made for 2 players, we always sort of jump towards it.
Yeah.
We play a lot of games that aren't solely 2 player, but yeah, it's always nice when there's a game that's just for 2 players.
Yeah.
So.
We was thinking about doing a top 2-player games, not solely 2-player. But
we don't play enough games at other player counts.
Yeah, because we play a lot of games at 2-player anyway, we thought it would be pretty similar to our usual top 10 video that we have put out already.
Yeah, we hardly play above 2 players, so it's quite hard to determine what games play better.
So we thought,
but yeah,
2-player only games. You can go first.
I'll go first. Yeah. My number 5 is a bit of a cheat.
Okay.
It's 2 games.
2 games.
Yeah. They would be way higher, but they're very hard to table. They're massive. You've never played any of them.
Okay.
Twilight Struggle.
Right.
And Star Wars Rebellion.
Okay. 2 games. I didn't know that was a rule.
It's not a rule, but they would both be way higher in my list.
Right.
But they're so... Twilight Struggle is again like a 5-hour game.
Yep. And
so is Star Wars Rebellion. We don't really have the table space for Rebellion, which I think is why we struggled to get it out. And it's massive, but they're amazing games. And for a game to be that big and 2-player, it's also impressive.
Yeah.
Because a lot of the games in our list are like 20 minutes, half hour.
Yeah, they are. Yeah.
They're not very big. These games are huge, full board game experiences.
Okay.
But they're massive. Like I said, Twilight Struggle, I think my first game was 5 hours.
Yeah.
And I think Rebellion was 5 hours as well.
Okay. And
they're massive table hogs. But they are my number 5. They would probably be 1 and 2.
Okay.
To be honest with you.
So we need to get them out soon then.
But they're very hard to table. They are very hard to table. And like I said, we've got to spare 5 hours.
Yeah, we need to do it one day though.
We do. You need to. But they are my number 5. Twilight Struggle and Star Wars Rebellion.
Okay. My number 5, this was really tricky to narrow it down to.
Yeah, this was hard.
5,
I struggled with this
games.
list. Yeah.
But my number 5 is, I don't know how to pronounce this. Is it Agricola or Agricola?
Agricola, I think. I
Yeah.
think we call it Agricola, but that's wrong.
Yeah. It's
the big and small
big
2-player.
and small 2-player version. My favourite type of game is like a worker placement, and I feel like that is probably like a small worker placement.
It is like a little mini worker
game.
placement.
Yeah.
It's also got awesome little farm minis.
Yeah, it's got really nice meeples.
Yeah.
And
rubbish at this.
it's a really good game in a small box. And
I'm rubbish at this.
Yeah. I think
you
I
beat me
do
every
win
time.
most of the time. Yeah, but that is.
I'm not very good at this. Yeah, it's really nice. It's just a smaller, like sort of watered down version of Agricola, the big version, which we haven't even played yet.
We have.
We haven't played.
Because we got the 2-player small one
test
first
the water,
to see if we liked that, to then go get the big one. We liked it, bought the big one. Haven't actually
Months
played
ago
the big
now.
one yet. It has been a while.
Like 6 months ago we bought that game. I haven't played it yet.
Yeah.
Okay, that's number 5, yeah?
That's my number 5, yeah.
That's good. Okay, my number 4 is Lost Cities.
Okay.
I love this game. This is a really easy one. You basically... Is that set collection? I suppose it's a set collection game.
Yeah.
You have like a little middle board, and each one has the different colours on it, and then you're basically going on adventures by laying certain cards. They have to be in numerical order from 0 to 10.
Yeah.
You get these little bonus hand cards. Well, if you play them, they double your score. But if you basically every time you lay a card to start an adventure, you instantly get minus 20 points. So you have to pay 20 points to go on that adventure. So then, if you play a hand card,
It's a wager, is it?
A wager card. Yeah. If you play a wager card, hand card. If you play hand card. If you play a wager card and you don't get over 20 points, then you're getting a minus double score.
If you play one wager card, is it both 3?
2.
2,
and then if you get 3, it's not by 3. If you play 2, and you can keep getting loads of wager cards. But if you obviously put out a 1, 2, 3, and then she has the rest of them.
Yeah.
And I only get that. I then times that score, my minus score, by 3, and I lose by like loads.
Yeah. So you start the game with is it 5 cards in your
8.
hand? 8 cards in your hand, so you can sort of see.
You have to put one down and have to pick one up.
Which ones you're gonna put the wager cards down on because you're confident that you've got.
Yeah,
Like,
so if you've got the 10s and 9s already, yeah, it's really good fun. It's sort of a little balanced game. You're also watching the deck because as soon as the deck runs out, the game's over. But it happens so fast sometimes. It
does so fast.
And it's very much a game where you're like, one more turn, I could have done so much better, and then you play again and again and again.
You play a card, so say you've got the 1 down, and you can't sit waiting for the 2 because it may never come out.
Someone might be hiding it if they know you've gone.
You put down the 4, and then you pick up a card, and it'll be the 2 or the 3.
Yeah, and you're like,
You're so annoyed because...
Yeah. Or you just put the 10 down thinking, bomb, I'm going to finish it, I've still got a score, but then you put a 9, and you're like, I'm going to have loads more. Yeah, love Lost Cities. Awesome
Yeah,
awesome
that's
game.
a really awesome game. And that was your number 4?
That was, That's also Lost Cities, the card game. There's a few versions of it.
Yes, that is the card game. Yeah, the original card game.
The original card game. Because there is some other Lost Cities. We haven't played them, but they're
There's a board game.
I don't think they're not meant to be as good. But
No.
it's Lost Cities, the original card game. That is it. Love that.
Yeah. And my number 4 was also Lost Cities.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, that was my number 4. I also really love
We've
that
had this
game.
for ages. It's one of our first sort of games we got, actually.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, the first 2-player games. When I first started looking into 2-player only games, it was one that kept popping up.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and it's something. It's just it's a quick game.
Yeah, quick.
I think we've played this in bed before.
We have, we
It's
have played
just,
it. You can just play it,
You can play it anywhere.
Anyway, it's only a small little box. Literally a small little box.
Yeah, it's a really good game.
Yeah, awesome game. It's number 4 as well, yeah.
Yeah.
Number 3 is a new game to us. It was recommended to us, and we've probably played about 5 games already. We've only had it a week, and it's Caper Europe. This is an awesome game of set collection again. Is it set collection?
Sort of.
It's almost set collection. It's also like a tug of war.
Set collection aspect.
Yeah, because to score some victory points, you can need to set collect. So it'll have purple cards or green cards.
You can get 4 victory points if you put on top of the thief card.
The thief card.
Like a red card in any other colour.
Any
so
other
you're
colour,
trying to collect
so
as many red
end
in any
game
other colour
points wise, you need set collection. But the whole game is sort of a tug of war. You're playing cards to try and move. There's 3 locations on the board, and you basically, as you lay cards, you move the little counter towards yourself, and then someone can tug of war it back to themselves and back and forth. There's a little bit of take that. There's a fire card where you can burn other people's cards away, and it's just really fun. Stunning artwork.
Yeah.
Beautiful artwork. Also, the insert is like. And it's next level. I've never seen an insert like it. It's all like really felt lined and everything fits perfect. There's also loads of different decks. So basically you have like a base deck and then you add a country. So there's Paris, Greece, Italy, and a few others.
Yeah, so
and
you can play
add them and get different locations.
Cities and they have different ways of winning.
Winning powers and stuff,
and stuff like that, yeah.
But you're just playing cards, and them cards either let you sort of like pick up coins to spend on more cards. And each round is different. So you have a thief round where you're laying thieves down. Yeah. And they go into slots. And then you're laying an item round?
No. What is that called? What's that called? It begins with a G, doesn't it?
God knows. You have another round where you're laying like tools and stuff. So you're laying, I don't know, like there's axes and cutters and you're laying them. And they also give you other ways to score and little things. Really, really fun game. Gear round. It is a gear round. It's really fun. I'd definitely recommend this. Like, it should be higher.
It's a really good game. I'm surprised that is that low, to be fair. Number 3.
Now thinking about it. It's a game again. We've played 3 games in a row. We just sort of boom, and then go boom, another one, boom, another one.
It's definitely becoming a favourite of ours. Yeah.
Awesome game.
That was your number 3.
My number 3, that was, yeah.
My number 3 is Radlands.
I'm surprised it's even in there for you.
Really? I do enjoy that game.
Yeah. Love Radlands.
You can explain it. It's like
Radlands is just a battle game. Yeah, like
a
card battle game.
Like 3 of your army
bases,
and you're trying to protect them by putting your fighters in front of it. And this, I really enjoy that game. I think it's good.
Yeah, I love Radlands. The artwork is crazy. It's like Borderlands-y style, look, post-apocalyptic, real punk, bright neon colours. Yeah. Awesome artwork, like crazy.
We have the player mat, like
we've got the deluxe edition.
It's really cool. The player mat.
Yeah, the player mats are stunning, and it's all based on water tokens. So everything, the currency of the game is water because the world's gone to wreck and there's no water. And basically you're using water and you're spending on cards. But it's got a cool mechanic. So when you first put a card into your little sort of deck, each card in front of each other protects the ones behind it. And you've also got like an event lane where you can put stuff in the bottom and every round it moves up and it usually does something quite big. But it's got a really cool mechanic. So when you play a card in, you can't use that card straight away. It sort of goes in as not ready. Yeah. And then it readies the next round. So like people you're always setting yourself up. Yeah. And there's some really cool cards. You've got one of the bases that like every turn it moves forward, and if it does make it to the end of your track, it destroys a base. And it's really, really fun game. It's always tight, always good fun. Yeah, artwork again.
You can protect your bases, but then there is cards that let you just attack
bypass,
a base. Even if you've got 3 people in front of it protecting it, you can still...
Yeah, it lets you bypass and stuff. Yeah, there is loads of stuff.
And there's cards that let you wipe out like all of your army people.
With your own army and all theirs. You can. There's ones that like nuclear explosion or something, one of them's called, you can just wipe everyone's cards out and then it's sort of like,
Yeah.
Really good game. Okay. That was your number 3, yeah?
That was my number 3, yeah.
Ooh. My number 2.
Yeah.
Is Radlands. I love this. I think I love the art. The game's amazing, but the art as well just shines for me. It's so cool. I could just sit and look at the cards. I love the artwork.
Yeah,
it's really cool. It's very Mad Maxy, like Borderlands style art. It's really, really cool, and it's really fun. It's really like easy flowing. It's quite easy to teach. I wouldn't say it's mega complicated.
No.
And it plays quick again.
We picked it up pretty quickly.
Yeah, we picked it up pretty quick. Yeah, there's not much else to say about it.
I'm surprised by how many games we have that are similar.
Yeah, I'm surprised.
I thought we was going to be like complete different games.
Right.
My number 2 is Cape of Europe.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
All the same games in this
Literally.
one. Okay. Yeah, it's good though, it just shows. They're really good games, solid games.
Yeah, really good game, really enjoyed this game. We had never heard of this game and we went to Lawford's, our local board game shop in Bury St Edmunds.
And he just got delivery of it.
He had just had a delivery of it and he was like, oh, you might like this game.
This will be cool.
We read the back of the box and was like, it seems cool. So we grabbed it and it was
like I said, we've played it, like we've had it for a week and we played like 5 or 6 times, literally.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good. It's not one of those games that one of us batter each other as well. I think it's pretty equal.
Yeah, that might be why we like it so much.
Maybe.
Because it's not always like we're going in knowing that someone's going to win this game.
Yeah, there's certain games where we're way better than each other.
Yeah, there is.
And this isn't one. This one was pretty close. No, it's really good. And it's really fun. Every single time as well. It's just fun. Yeah. It is really fun. Love that game. My number 1.
Yeah.
Why are you laughing?
Because I'm thinking ours are going to be the same.
No, it can't be. You hate this game.
I don't hate this game. I used to be very good at this game.
We have got to say number 1. My number 1 is 7 Wonders Duel.
My number 1 is 7 Wonders Duel.
It's hard. It's probably a real cliche. I imagine every 2-player video, this is number 1. But there's a reason. It's such a good game. It is so well balanced, so well polished.
And as much as I now despise this game, I still really enjoy playing it. Yeah. But I used to be so good at this game, I would win every single time we played. And this was for a good couple of months. And then for some reason, I think it was the Board Game Arena.
BGA.
You were playing it on there without me knowing. Without me knowing. And then we played it and then I haven't won a game in months.
I've trained.
I haven't won a game.
I went on there and I got battered and learnt.
Battered like you usually did by me.
Yeah, but then I learned. I picked it up and was like, "This is how you do it." I was realising why I was getting beat, and now I'm pretty unbeatable.
So maybe I need to go on BGA and play it. So. But I always tried to steer clear of it because I think I played it a couple of times and then always got beat.
Rough,
and I was like, I don't like this game. This game is better in person than playing it with me.
No, it's good on there. People are good. Don't mess about on there. And I learned. I'm pretty good at it now. I'm pretty unbeatable on there.
Yeah, you haven't beat me for months, but we
played it for months. You won't play it no more.
Because you won't play Splendor.
No, I'm not playing that game. That game makes me feel like an idiot.
Yeah, well, that's what's.
I'm on 4 points. You got 15 points.
And I've told you many times how to play that game and what you're doing wrong.
But it's too slow that way.
Spending too much time by picking up the free coins. You need to get the ones that give you points to get.
I'm not taking your advice to beat you with it.
Well, I have won that game. I'm unbeatable in that game, so clearly you should take my advice.
I can't believe it's your number 1, 7 Wonders Duel. I think it does scream just how good that game is. And
Seven Wonders Duel was my favourite game for a long time until you started beating me, and it's just still No matter, even if you beat me, I still enjoy playing the game. And I'm trying to change my tactics every single time I play, because I used to just go with the army, the military, and try and beat you on that track, and that used to work. So now, every time we play, I'm trying to think of other ways. Military. Trying to think of other ways to beat you. So that's why I'm still enjoying it. You're not going to tell me the secret trick.
I'm not going to secret trick.
No point asking you
I'm just telling you, I know the secret trick.
You collect the purple cards.
I do collect the purple cards, they're so important.
Yeah, and I don't know what other tricks you do then.
I did it to you last time, and you were like, what is this?
There's a special card that lets you go...
Get double army points.
Double army, yeah, that is...
There's a green. If you can collect one of the greens, it lets you double army points. There's 2 expansions for this. They're meant to be really good. We've just never played it. We just love the base game.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm still learning.
I don't know what sort of game it is. I think it's like a civilization game. Like a...
Yeah.
It's just got a really weird set out. You play loads of cards and some are on top of each other, hiding the other, so you don't know what's under them, and you're working your way up these sort of pyramids, trying to play
cards. More than one. There's a few ways you can win the game.
Yeah, there is. Science, military, and then just civ, which is just at the end if you've got most points.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just a really good game. We've played the Big 7 Wonders. We didn't like the Big 7 Wonders at all.
It's just nowhere near as good as 7 Wonders.
No, 7 Wonders Jaw is really polished.
But then we played the 7 Wonders are a 3-player, and I think it can play quite a few people.
I think it's up to 7
so it might be better
if
there was more than 3 of you playing.
Yeah, but it was just, the thing is so smooth. It's another fast game, small little box, lovely little components.
Yeah.
It's nothing special, like the artwork's really cool, it's just really simple.
Yeah.
But unbelievable game.
Such a good game.
Unbelievable game. Yeah, there's a reason why it's in every... It's probably the top of most 2-player lists.
Yeah.
There's a reason why. It's an unbelievable game. Absolutely unbelievable.
Yeah. Our number 1 was 7 Wonders Duel. There was a couple of games that just didn't make it, but are really good. Like, I really love the Dice Throne game.
Yeah, we love Dice Throne and Unmatched. We love that game. They're 2 more battle games and Summoner Wars. But for me, Radlands tops.
Yeah.
Them 4.
Yeah.
If there are 4 battle games we have, and I don't know... Yeah, I don't know, Radlands for me.
Not so much Unmatched, I do enjoy that game, but Dice Throne would definitely be on top of that, but Radlands beat Dice Throne.
Yeah, Dice Throne,
really
I love. Dice Throne is just a little bit more luck-based.
Yeah.
Well. I suppose...
I do find, yeah, we have played that at a time where you just had someone that was just a much
higher...
it
isn't as balanced, I don't think. Yeah, there is some balance issues, because there's some characters that just destroy other characters. But then that might just be we're rubbish at it. With certain characters. I bet we find someone who's good at that character.
But I think we played it one time and we had a really good balance with our people.
Yeah, we did. Who was that? We had a really good game.
I can't remember who it was.
2 characters really good. We actually have the Marvel version on pre-order.
Yeah.
Which you don't know about. But we have the Marvel version on pre-order.
I do know about that.
I did tell you about that.
You told me yours before.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, we've got the Marvel version. So excited about that. We're big Marvel fans and that should be fun. We don't play enough. We really should play enough. We even played the tournament with the kids. We sort of simplified it down. They battered us.
And we did a tournament at the studio with Aaron.
So we've had tournaments and they were really fun. Yeah, that's an honourable mention. We've also got 2 new games that are 2-player only.
One which I think will definitely go into my top 5, which is
a game called Lawyer Up. Yeah, we've been after this for a while. I don't think you can get it anymore, so I was just waiting for it to sort of come up on Marketplace, and I managed to get a copy with all the expansions. So I was super excited to try that.
Yeah, it sounds like it's right up my street.
Yeah, it looks really fun.
I think I'm going to really love it. We'll definitely get this to the table this week.
Yeah, it's a court battle game. Basically, literally you go to court, one of you's defence, one of you's prosecution, and you're playing cards and evidence and witnesses to try and outdo each other. It looks really, really funny. Yeah, and also Skulk Hollow, which is over there somewhere, which is a different take on a battle game. One of you plays like this massive forest guardian, and one of you plays this little sort of gang of wolves, and it's sort of like you're like moving left, right, up, down, trying to jump on him and attack him, and he's trying to attack you, and it's sort of that. So it's a bit different take on a battle game, but it looks super fun, and I can't wait to try that one. I'm really excited about it. Oh, that looks cool in that as well. But they're the 2 honourable mentions, or 3 honourable mentions.
There's more. I could.
There's loads. Yeah, I'm quite sad. Yeah, Patrick's a little bit boring. But like Jaipur.
Yeah, Jaipur's
I'm quite sad that's not on the list. That's one we still play all the time.
I feel like if we do a top 10, that would be.
Oh yeah, that would be 6 probably for me. Yeah, that would be number 6 for me. Jaipur. Yeah, there's a few other games that we class as 2-player, which I wanted to mention. We didn't put them in because we were a bit thingy, but Splendor's one.
Splendor is one.
I make Splendor a 2-player game. I don't ever want to play it at higher and never would play it at higher.
I've played it as a 4-player on BGA.
Have you?
Yeah, and
Is
it
it
was
not Chaos?
just as enjoyable. No, it was enjoyable. I didn't. Find
Okay,
that
so I haven't, and Villainous is the other one.
Villainous, definitely.
I know. I think I'm pretty sure Villainous is not a 2-player game, but to us it is just a 2-player game.
Does it say on the box?
Grab it, really. I think this is bigger than a 2-player, but
Oh, 2 to 6 players.
2 to 6 players, yeah.
Yeah,
but
I don't.
this is
see
a
how
2-player
you
game
would-
to us. This is a one-on-one, pick a character, one-on-one game. I can't imagine it at higher counts.
No,
I don't know how it would
I don't
work.
know how it would work. Maybe we'll have to try it out. But
Maybe.
I don't see how it would work.
But yeah,
it works very well as a 2-player game.
They're the sort of two. The only two I would say are like, to me, I class them as 2-player games. We didn't put them in a list because they're obviously not 2-player games.
2-player games.
But to me, they play very well at 2-player.
Yeah,
only
they do.
2-player. So,
Yeah.
but that's it.
But yeah, that was it.
Yeah.
That is. I'm just having a look down the list to see if there was any other.
Top 5 2-player games.
Yeah, that was it. I hope you enjoyed that video. If you have any other recommendations that we haven't mentioned, then please feel free to put them in the comments, because we are always looking out for
just 2-player games.
Just 2-player games. We do really enjoy them. But if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe.
Yep.
And thanks for watching.
Bye.
Bye.